nonlinear equation is. Like in the equation, if you have product of dependent and independent variable, then it becomes a nonlinear equation. If I take x,
because it's function.
if I take this x on the other side of equation, what happens? It is x times y, right?
Right.
So whenever you have such situation where there is product of dependent variable, that is y, and independent variable x, then you term it as nonlinear equation. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now moving back to this equation, now each coefficient they have certain specific thing to say. Okay, let's see what it has to say. Maybe I'll just move it over here.
Do you have the whole copy?
Yeah.
You do.
Okay. Now first.
Oh, you're gonna write.
Yeah. Now first, let's see the graph of a quadratic equation. For linear equation, the graph is a straight line, right?
Yes.
Now for quadratic equation, your graph is like an U.
That's like a parabola,
Yes.
no?
Okay, so whenever you
And
have
then the other,
quadratic equation, your graph looks like this. And your equation is
Linear is así.
linear is just a line.
right? Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now depending upon this value of a, if a is greater than 0, okay, your graph is
Okay.
like U. And if your a is less than 0, then your graph looks like inverted U.
What?
If it's a is greater than 0, it's gonna be like this. If it's
Yeah,
lower,
if you have a greater than
then
0, then the graph is like this.
Oh, okay.
And if your a is less than 0, then your graph looks
Please enter the conference code now.
like this.
So a would be the independent variable, which is y.
Are you still, are they still able to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They should be able to see. You can ask them.
Yeah. So a is coefficient. A is not a variable. Your variable is x in the equation. You change the value of x. A is constant. It's a coefficient of x. And that coefficient it determines how your curve looks like. Okay?
Okay.
Then, so if you have a greater than 0, your graph is like this, and the lowest point in this case, it is called as vertex. And for this graph, inverted U, the highest point is called as vertex. So highest
The highest one is called what?
or lowest for the graph. If you
Oh,
have
okay. Chihuahua, quería que fuéramos a ordenar mi
now, if if you have an equation, okay, let's suppose you have given y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, okay, and you have been asked to find the vertex. In this case, vertex is given by the location x and y of vertex. The x location, it is given by minus b over 2a, and then
Yes.
you
And then
substitute.
it's the square root.
Square root.
No, it's just
What?
minus, it's just minus b over 2a. That is the x value.
Okay.
And for y value, you substitute
0.
x is equal to minus b over 2a, and then find the value of y. Can you read it?
Yes, mister, hold on, please. Is that an X? Is that an AX?
Where? No, there's no A.
AX o qué es?
No, it's 2A. Or where are you talking about?
A y lo que es la cosita que está seguida.
It's
The equation.
The x term is minus b over 2a, and in order to find the y term, you substitute x is equal to minus b over 2a.
Vertex.
Sabe como a tierra.
Mister, hold on, please.
Let me know when you are done.
Okay, is that an X?
No.
¿Cómo se supone que vamos a hacer eso?
Now if the equation is of the form,
Hijo dijo que ya te fregaste.
¿Qué dijo? Nada más.
Que te...
Dile namaste. Así. $80.
y is equal to a times x minus h the whole square plus k. It is still a quadratic equation because your highest power is 2. Correct?
Correct.
In this case, your vertex is fairly simple. It is given by h and k. So h is your x value and k becomes your y value.
What is this equation for?
Is that an N, mister?
It's a quadratic
n
equation
minus
for the parabola.
Oh, this is for quadratic?
Yes.
And the other one was linear?
If the power is 1, then it is a linear equation. If the power is 2,
Okay.
it is quadratic equation.
Este es linear.
No.
No, this is quadratic. This is
Yeah, because
linear.
exponent is quadratic.
Okay.
Now moving back to graph, what can you say about this graph?
That it's greater than 0.
Okay. And what else?
The
It's
parabola.
Parabola.
Yes. And then it is also symmetric about this line. Right?
It's line of symmetry.
Exactly. This is called as symmetric axis.
The
or axis of symmetry.
Me gustó cómo escribió su...
So the vertical line passing through the vertex, it is known as axis of symmetry or symmetric axis.
Primera vez que me sacó algo bien.
So whenever you have a graph, you have to note 3 things. First, its vertex. Then, look for axis of symmetry. And third, you look for y and x intercept.
¿Qué dijo?
First it's vertex, then axis of symmetry, and then the y-axis. I mean intercept.
Is that a Y?
I misspoke.